Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Out to the right wing. Hits the trifecta. Fox has got 5 now. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Now here's Fox. Left side Murray. Back to Fox. 6 to shoot. Out to Hield. There's the 3. And Cunningham pulls it down.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Fox. He's got 5. To the middle. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Fox getting some room and getting up.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I love competing against his teams.
Now here's Fox. 7 points in the game. And it's Healed, missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Cunningham. Oh, Fox with a steal. And they're on the run. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Spurs. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Uncovered. And he gets the bucket. Fox has got 9. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Vassell. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Healed on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. On offense, here is San Antonio. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Wesley. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. To the inside. Valanciunas, good.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. On offense, here is San Antonio. 7-point differential. Pass to Booker. Here's Bailey. Tipped. Here's the break. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And guess what, guys? I mean, one of the ways De'Aaron Fox improved his skills growing up was playing 2K, learning the NBA game on 2K. I love it.
Pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Vassell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And De'Aaron, playing 2K growing up, his dad encouraged him to observe. Take note.
Good advice. I mean, De'Aaron learned a lot about things like ball screens, pick and roll from playing video games, stuff like that. I mean, Fox used 2K as a way to study the game of basketball.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Here's Bailey. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. White for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And down it goes. 2 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And Reddish gets it to go.
And Reddish out there running on the break. That's the best way to reward a teammate for that kind of defensive pressure.
"15 seconds left in the opening quarter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
White can't hit. Here's Bailey. It's good if it goes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Sacramento in a good situation. Up. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. The Spurs making a switch here. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Here are the Kings with the ball now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox is a competitor. He said, I want to win. I know there's more that I can do. Just trying to create a spark, some type of energy. You can talk about what you did in high school and college, but you have to take it to a totally different level if you want to be one of those guys in the league. Brian?
Allie, thank you. And the free throw, no good. Here's Sacramento now. They lead by 11. From the top of the key. Misses off the left iron.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Clock at 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Into the line.
Here's White.
Wesley.
Beyond the arc. And Cunningham pulls it down.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
White with the steal. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now here's Reddish. Tipped away. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
And the more and more Cam Reddish gets confidence in that kind of game where he's going to go inside and attack, that's a big help.
Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
BA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Booker can't get it to go. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, BA, they should really stick with what they've been doing.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
It's Booker on the wing. And Booker gets double teamed. It's intercepted. Now the Kings in transition. Three-pointer. On target from range. 11 points in the game.
Great setup there by their setup man and De'Aaron Fox.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And San Antonio has possession. Down by 15. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row.
Yeah, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. But one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Fox with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Guruz.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Two-handed power slam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. And his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Inside, Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Booker. They need this. And Young pulls it down.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
White, good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. And Young pulls it down.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
The other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now here's White. Pass to Reed. Back to White. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. White's got 7 points.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team. There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Here's Reddish. An easy 2 on the layup. 13 points in the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Bailey. Offline with a 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Vassell can't get it to go.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And Bailey gets it to go.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Fires from deep. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's Bailey. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
First team foul.
No good on that one.
Stepping to the free throw line for the Spurs.
And he sinks the second. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Pass to Bailey. Vassell outside. To the paint. Here's Gobert. No good that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Spurs. Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Fox outside. Pass to Murray. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by the Kings. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
The finish! And it's Murray finishing it off.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul. Fox outside. Out to Hield. The three. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Kings?
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Now here's Fox. He's got 11. Fade away. Count the basket. 20 points for him.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
Sacramento ball.
And so here's Sacramento.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. That shot wide open.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on. You know, guys, they say speed kills, and in this case, it kills defense. Fox just so quick with the ball.
Now here's Fox. Another three for Sacramento.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Here's Wesley. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Assist goes to.
And with that quickness, Fox is so difficult for defenses to contain, Brent.
Yeah, the one thing, BA, that I love is when De'Aaron picks a tough angle to match up against, because guys tracking him, they're going to lose a little bit of steam. And when he gets ahead, great decisions are made.
1:06 left in the third quarter. Here's Vassell. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Reed. And that one is hammered home.
And Reddish proving to us he's very capable of taking over a game offensively.
All alone. Offensive rebound. Booker. It's tipped. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. He can't get that one to fall. So Sacramento will take it the other way. Reddish with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's the second effort. Oh, Booker with a block. From deep. And Young pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
No question there's a high ceiling for Cam Reddish and where that talent can get him to.
And he nails the third. Here's Wesley. And so it's Sacramento showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been
27.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's San Antonio with it. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Yeah, that's got to feel good. Reddish rising up.
From deep three-point range, Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside White. Pass to Okogie. Outside Reddish. From behind the arc. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Spins. Reed with the rebound. Here's Sacramento now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders. B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud and make some noise for your number 6 crew. Substituting on the court.
On offense, here are the Kings. The three. That shot missing. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Into the lane. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
And the Spurs with possession here.
De'Aaron Fox not backing away that time from the contact, drawing the defense into him.
Free throw's good for Fox.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And both free throws good for Fox. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
The rebound by Murray. To the wing on the left. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Wesley. There's the triple. The shot comes out. And it's Sacramento's ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And Bailey gets it to go.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
From the arc. No good on the shot. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Pass to Wesley. Inside. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
From deep. Can't hit that one. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's stolen by Hield. Drops in the layup for 2. 28 points for him.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's in there.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? No one near him. San Antonio with a rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Bailey. Off target from outside. Here's Fox. There's the drive. And Fox powers it home.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
A minute and a half left in the fourth. Here's Bailey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
So shifty. Fox gets in there anytime he wants to.
Booker's shot is good.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
From downtown, Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Looking to get back on track. The shot by Wesley, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Bailey. There he goes.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Lets it go from deep. He